Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the channel for watching this video titled Security Rated by Tech Scale Ups. I'm Chuan Chen, the MC of today's event. Before we start, I would like to express my gratitude to all the partners that jointly made this video a reality. These partners include Asia Silicon Valley Development Agency, as known as ASVDA, Taiwan Blockchain Alliance, British Office Taipei, Taipei Computer Association, Staba Island Taiwan, Computex Taipei, and Innovex. I would just like to say a big thank you to all of you for your involvement and support. Here comes the agenda of today's event. First, it is our honor to have invited Mr. Fang-Guan, Deputy CEO of ASVDA, and Ms. Stephanie Ashmore, Head of Trade and Investment from the British Office Taipei, to address their opening remarks. And then, we are delighted to have Mr. Chris Lambert, Assistant Head of Cybersecurity Export Team from the Department for International Trade, to deliver a keynote speech on the development of cybersecurity industry in the UK. Finally, there will be 4 distinguished companies from Taiwan and the UK to share their great stories on cybersecurity with us. First of all, let me briefly introduce ASVDA. The main missions of ASVDA are to promote the Internet of Things and create a vibrant environment for Staba ecosystem. To keep pace with the trend of blockchain technology, the Taiwan Blockchain Alliance was founded under the structure of ASVDA in 2019 for supporting this cutting-edge technology development in Taiwan. So now, it is our pleasure to invite Mr. Fang-Guan, Deputy CEO of ASVDA, to deliver his opening remarks. Welcome, Mr. Jan.
Hi, all of our distinguished guests online. I'm Fang-Guan, Deputy CEO of the Asian Silicon Valley Development Agency and Director General of National Development Council. Today, I'm delighted to participate in this forum on behalf of the Taiwan Blockchain Alliance, a platform supported by government to promote blockchain development in Taiwan and to exchange ideas with friends from different industries at home and abroad. Nowadays, blockchain has become an important trend in the digital era. As cybersecurity rises as critical issues worldwide, people begin pondering new ways in an attempt to solve problems. Blockchain therefore gets more and more attention under this context due to its technical characteristics. Here, I would like to thank the co-organizer, the British Office Taipei, for joining us to facilitate the insight sharing between not only our 2 countries, but also 2 industries. I would also like to express my gratitude to all the team partners for the efforts to make this forum a success. Digital transformation has been a hot topic over the past years. However, digital transformation brings not only opportunity, but also challenges. How to protect the huge amount of data is an important issue faced by every company. Many blockchain companies in Taiwan put their emphasis on cybersecurity applications. By developing blockchain-based solutions concerning identity verifications, biometrics, tracking services, encryption technology, these companies aim to reduce risk when our data roaming in the cyber world and explore new market and business opportunities. The digital economy is one of the policy priorities promoted by the Taiwan government. How to facilitate the development of blockchain plus solution will be a main point in our policies. Therefore, as the blockchain technology is getting mature, NDC has supported the establishment of the Taiwan Blockchain Alliance in 2019. Looking forward to collaborating with the private sector to create a sound blockchain ecosystem in Taiwan. I believe the presentations from both sides will bring fruitful insight to audience who are interested in blockchain application on cybersecurity. Thank you for participating in today's forum. I wish this forum a big success. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Jan, for the address and the great support to ASVDA and the Taiwan Blockchain Alliance. Next, let's welcome Ms. Stephanie Ashmore, Head of Trade and Investment from the British Office Taipei, for her opening remarks. Ms. Ashmore, welcome.
Hello everyone, my name is Stephanie Ashmore. I'm the Head of International Trade and Investment at the British office, Taipei. I'm delighted to open this event today. Thank you to the Taipei Computer Association and the UK Department for International Trade for organising today's event. Taiwan has been a great example to the world in the use of advanced technology to tackle the pandemic whilst maintaining economic growth. The UK is dedicated to working with partners around the world to develop a common understanding of the benefits of a free, open, peaceful and secure cyberspace. We see great opportunities for UK-Taiwan collaboration to help strengthen cybersecurity and the use of new technology to enhance people's everyday lives. We look forward to exploring opportunities in some of the key areas, including the Internet of Things, artificial intelligence, big data, blockchain, semiconductors, digital healthcare, and fintech. We have two companies from the UK to share their insights today. SentryBay, specialising in anti-key logging technologies, and Sophos, experts in cloud and AI solutions. First, I am pleased to introduce Christopher Lambert, Assistant Head Cybersecurity Exports from the Department of International Trade, to tell you more about the UK's strengths and capabilities in this sector. Enjoy today's event and do get in touch with the team at DIT in Taiwan if you are interested in working with UK companies.
Thank you, Ms. Ashmore. Now, let's welcome Mr. Chris Lambert, Assistant Head of Cybersecurity Export Team from the Department for International Trade. Welcome, Mr. Lambert.
Hello everyone, thank you for joining us today. I'm Chris Lambert, I'm one of the Assistant Heads in the Cybersecurity Export Team within UK Defence and Security Exports, which is a part of the Department for International Trade. What I'm going to be speaking to you about today is how the UK approaches cyber security. And one of the key things I want to try and draw out is how open the UK is to collaboration and partnerships when it comes to cyber security. And I hope the information I present today is helpful. One thing I would just note quickly is that this presentation is being recorded for the 6th of November 2020, so if you're watching at a later date, some of the information may be out of date. Anyway, let's get started. One of the key sort of tenets of the UK's approach to cybersecurity is our national cybersecurity strategy. The current strategy runs from 2016 to 2021, and there's a couple of things I would draw particular attention to. Firstly, as you can see on the slide, the strategy has identified cybersecurity attacks as Tier 1 national security threats, which just shows how seriously the UK takes cybersecurity. And then you can see also on the slide that there's three key pillars for the strategy. The first of these is defending against cyber threats, then followed by deterring our adversaries and developing our key skills and capabilities. Now, there is a key underlying theme for all of these pillars, is that it's built on international partnerships. The UK recognises that we can't tackle cybersecurity threats alone, and we're very, very open to working closely with partners to address cybersecurity threats. The final thing I just highlight is the amount of investment that came along with this strategy. As you can see on the slide, the strategy was supported by £1.9 billion of investment. This, again, I just would emphasise how seriously the UK takes cybersecurity. One of the key developments putting our strategy into practice was the formation of the National Cybersecurity Centre in 2016, also known as the NCSC. The NCSC provides a single central body for cybersecurity at a national level in the UK, And that's why I wanted to highlight it in this presentation, as it provides one of the cornerstones to the UK's approach to cybersecurity. The main functions of the NCSC include understanding cybersecurity and putting this knowledge into practical guidance that can be used by all and is available on their website. They also respond to cybersecurity incidents. They respond to about 600 incidents a year, and it's worth noting that they only respond to the most serious incidents. They also work closely with industry and academia to try and nurture the UK cybersecurity capability, and they secure the UK's public and private sector networks as well. Another key part of the UK's approach to cybersecurity is a conscious effort on behalf of the government to build the cyber ecosystem in the UK. You can see on the slide I've highlighted a few areas here. So firstly, cybersecurity accelerators. These are programs that offer business advice, matching with investors and mentoring, amongst other support to UK cybersecurity companies. And you can see from the slide that since 2016, over 300 UK cybersecurity companies have received support from these programs. For academia, the government helps fund 19 academic centres of excellence in cybersecurity research. And in order to be considered a centre of excellence, these universities have to demonstrate that they're engaged in cutting-edge cybersecurity research. And finally, there's a range of initiatives to try and grow a pipeline of tomorrow's cybersecurity experts, and these include the Cyber First programme, which includes bursaries to pay for university programmes, and also the Cybersecurity Apprenticeship Scheme for CNI. It's just an overview of the UK cybersecurity sector. I think the key thing to take away from this slide is the massive growth the sector's undergoing. For example, you see it's 44% growth in the last 2 years, a 46% increase in revenue generated by the UK cyber sector. That was the key thing just to take away from this slide. So Stephanie Ashmore from the Department for International Trade gave some opening remarks for today's event, but I just want to say a little bit more about the role of DIT, considering the UK cyber sector. Our role is really to actively support UK firms to export and work with international partners, but we also want to promote inward investment into the UK, so we want to help overseas businesses and investors successfully do business in the UK. We've got a network of offices all over the world, including Taiwan, and I would strongly encourage you to get in contact with DIT and representatives if you're interested in what UK cyber companies can offer in terms of exports, if you're interested in investing in the UK cybersecurity market, or if you just want to know how you can partner. We'd be more than keen for you to get in touch with us and talk through your situation. Alongside the network of international officers, there is a UK-based team, cybersecurity export team that I belong to, and also the technology team that cover exports for technology more widely, as well as inward investment, including cyber. I'd also direct your attention to the great.gov.uk website, and following the link there, provide information for overseas businesses. I think that leads us quite nicely onto what the UK cybersecurity offer actually is. The UK is recognised as a global leader in cybersecurity, currently ranked first in the ITU Global Cybersecurity Index. Big factor in that is the fact that our cybersecurity industry is flourishing at the moment, and it's an industry that's really open to working with international partners, to international trade, to exporting its products and services abroad. As I said before, the Department for International Trade, glad to support UK companies as they do this. A few other bits to notice with regards to the UK's cybersecurity offer. The UK government does have quite a long heritage of engaging in world-class signals intelligence and engaging on an international level on cybersecurity issues. We were also one of the first governments in the world to publish the National Cybersecurity Strategy. This was in 2011, our first strategy was published, and we've tried to set a benchmark that a lot of countries have followed, particularly with regards to our collaboration between industry, government and academia. So just to continue in a bit more detail about the UK cybersecurity offer. The UK has got strong commercial solutions in most categories, but the ones I've listed there are areas that the UK is recognised as enjoying a global reputation in. I believe you will also hear today from SentryBay, who are leaders in endpoint security, and Sophos, whose products include solutions for network security, encryption and endpoint security, again leaders in their field. And I think these companies are fine examples of the UK offer. And I would just highlight, if you've got any interest in any of these areas, please again get in touch with the Department for International Trade, and we'll be happy to try and coordinate some contact with you for UK firms. This slide touches on some of the points as to why the UK cyber market is such an attractive place for investors. I think some of the key points here we've already covered: the fact that the market's rapidly growing, the fact that the National Cyber Security Centre is world leading, the level of government investment, and the strength of academia and our international relationships. A few other things to highlight is just the fact that the market is, as it says there, the most concentrated and accessible cybersecurity market in Europe, and the UK does host the largest cyber trade exhibition in Europe, InfoSecurity Europe. That's the end of my presentation. Those are my details there on the slide. All that remains is to say thank you very much for listening, and thank you to the organisers for the opportunity to speak today. I hope that has been useful, and thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. Lambert. Next is the session for pitches. First, let's welcome Ms. Emma Liu and Ms. Ting Wang, Business Development Managers from Blockchain Security. Hello, Emma and Ting. The floor is yours.
Hi, I'm Emma Liu, Business Development Manager at Blockchain Security, and we make digital evidence dependable. What our company does, in short, we combine blockchain technology with information security, offer blockchain solutions providing safety, security, and convenience to business and public. The main problem to solve is that as industry adopts digitization, digital file and data remain difficult to protect and secure. As a result, digital files stay unreliable. So they remain hard to prove as evidence when facing legal challenges. And which technology can help with this problem? Blockchain technology. It can ensure the integrity of digital data since it is immutable and easy to verify. It also preserves evidence reliably, raising its credibility for court cases. Our blockchain solutions support various types of evidence preservation. Here's what our products do in short, and starting from the top left is Smartphone Triage allows you to extract evidence directly from a mobile device. It is targeted to legal, auditing, corporate security department, and law enforcement agencies. Next, Desktop Triage allows cybersecurity investigators to discover and preserve digital footprints which are deeply hidden in the Windows system. Next, Blockchain Witness is a mobile app allowing users to collect and preserve digital evidence on blockchain. For example, it helps you take photos of a traffic accident used for claiming car insurance. Next, e-attester allows users to send an attestation letter by email with an easier and more efficient process. And finally, Blockchain Sign is a one-stop platform helping business with online document signing. And IPR Keepers is an evidence preservation platform for intellectual assets. We will talk about Blockchain Sign and IPR Keeper in more detail later. Our current customers are mostly law enforcement organizations like the police in Taiwan. We are aiming hard to expand our solutions to business and public worldwide in the near future. Alright, that cut to the chase. As we mentioned before, Blockchain Sign is a one-stop online signing platform. And problems of contract signings are that Companies spend significant time handling complicated paper printing, signing, and scanning procedures. Recently, people are working remotely due to the COVID-19, making face-to-face signing nearly impossible. Although there are some of them use online signing service, those uploaded confidential business contracts might lack proper information security, and the company may face the risk of trade secret leakage. Moreover, it is usually easy to access the online contract, so the authenticity of the signing is hard to confirm. Our blockchain solution can solve these problems. Blockchain Sign is a one-stop platform with web and mobile app addition, allowing users to upload or sign documents online, cutting down back and forth emails. It applies biometric identification to unlock the app or to make use of face recognition to verify the signee's authenticity. Last but not least, Blockchain Sign utilizes blockchain to preserve digital fingerprint of those sensitive data and leverage its attribute of decentralization and tamper-proof to increase evidential strength. Here are the signing procedures of using Blockchain Sign. Senders and signee can both easily setting and send out the contract in 3 steps. First, select the document and upload it. Second, invite signees by their email address and assign the signature area of each signee. Third, send it out. The system will automatically inform all the signees and preserve the contract's hash value on blockchain right away. Meanwhile, signee will receive the notification by email and app instantly. First, signee can view the contract on the web or app. Second, sign the contract. If it requires face recognition, the signature will only be uploaded after successful authentication. After that, the contract is now legally admissible. Blockchain Sign is a platform more than online document signing to prevent your rights and interests from being damaged. From now on, use Blockchain Sign to sign the document online. Blockchain Sign makes digital contract reliable. Next, my colleague Ting will introduce IPR Keeper for you guys.
Hi, I'm Ting. Now I'll guide you to our next product, IPR Keeper. Here are some problems you may encounter when it comes to digital intellectual property protection. You may have found that there are only limited ways to conduct inventory of intangible assets. For example, the design layouts, the source code, the R&D notebooks, and so on. And there has yet to have a reliable system to get those digital files timestamped and become verifiable evidence for their existence at a specific point in time. As a result, it is still very resource-consuming for companies to prove the digital intellectual assets as valid evidence in the court. Here, IPR Keeper can bring you peace of mind. It can automatically get your valuable intellectual assets listed in just a few clicks without the concern of business secrets leakage. For each file, IPR Keeper gets it hashed and produces a digital fingerprint using a one-way function. In other words, no one can read your content solely with a fingerprint. It then locks the fingerprint as a tamper-proof and indefinitely evidence into blockchain. As you see on the screen, just select the target folders or files and then click Start, and the inventory and fingerprint preservation of your intellectual properties will be done in seconds. Moreover, in the custom preservation, you can choose when and what to be preserved, and it will run the preservation process as scheduled automatically. And of course, you can easily verify whether a file does exist on the blockchain or not. Simply select the file from a local device or paste the hash value and then click Search to see the result. It shows you the earliest and the latest records, which indicates and proves the existence of the file. With IPR Keeper, you can always keep your digital intellectual assets protected. And that's a wrap for our introduction. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to reach out. We are Blockchain Security. We make digital evidence dependable. Thank you.
Thank you, Blockchain Security, for the sharing. Now, we are delighted to invite Mr. Roberto Machado, Product Director from CYBAVO. Mr. Machado, welcome.
Hello everyone, I am Roberto Machado, Product Director at CYBAVO. At CYBAVO, we are a top security expert unifying the gap between identity and key management to provide secure, accountable, and accessible data protection for business. In the key management space, especially in the blockchain applications, we are seeing constantly problems about security of the key management. Some recent hacks in the largest cryptocurrency exchanges, such as KuCoin or Binance, who were stolen 150 million US dollars just a couple of weeks ago, or 60 million US dollars a couple of months ago, are highlighting that these companies are not ready for secure key management solutions. They are not finding a secure key management solution that fits their requirements. This is because some different reasons. One of the reasons is that some of the solutions already in the market are highly costly. They are really expensive. They are either based on hardware or in costly software. Those solutions are adding also additional cost regarding integration, for example. Those companies require very specific technology-savvy developers to integrate those solutions, increasing the cost in terms of time and in terms of money. Those solutions, at the same time, cannot be used out of the box. On the other hand, those solutions are unlinked from identity. This is a problem because identity and accountability are essential to data security. So whenever those companies want to apply for different regulations, they want to be compliant, limited accountability is going to compromise those applications. So we can say that existing solutions are not suitable for this new business, digital business, these new solutions are not suitable for new digital business or small, medium companies. So what is CYBAVO proposal? CYBAVO has developed what we call the next generation ID-based key management. This next generation ID-based key management is based on a strong encryption of the blockchain private key, providing a private key vault, together with a strong authentication mechanism to ensure a strong account access management. The goal is to prevent data loss and provide data security. We can offer with our solution fully data protection and be fully compliant with access and protection regulations. Our solution can be integrated with any existing key management solution in the market. And additionally, we offer easy and convenient access from personal devices where no additional hardware is required. How are we able to provide this type of solution? We have developed what we call a shared responsibility model. In this shared responsibility model, 3 independent parties are involved in the key management. The service provider is ensuring the safe storage and encryption of the private key. We also involve the user, which typically is one of the operators of the service provider, and a third-party trustee, which is an independent party. If an attacker would like to compromise the private key, they will need to compromise 3 independent parties at the same time. This design also ensures that no malicious user from the service provider or the trustee can compromise the private key. We have developed up to 4 different solutions based on this technology. Our first solution is CYBAVO Vault. CYBAVO Vault is a digital asset custody and management platform. It has been designed for companies, VASPs, who want to securely store their digital assets and they want to conveniently manage them on daily business operations. So they can use our platform in a very similar way as they would use a corporate bank account, but with digital assets. For example, they can create wallets, they can establish policies for each one of those wallets, and those policies can include transaction limits or a multi-level approval chain. Our solution can be deployed and used as a turnkey solution. This means no development, no integration is required. Our second solution is CYBAVO Wallet SDK. Following our key management solution and approach, we have developed an SDK for service providers to provide mobile crypto wallets for their retail users. The advantage is that the user is able to use and is involved in the private key decryption, but they are not liable for the private key storage. This is translated in a very fast adoption from the application. They just need to download the application, install it, and they do not need to take care of the private key management at all. We have been talking about digital assets as the only blockchain application, but actually there are more applications in the blockchain. So for other applications such as supply chain, we have developed CYBAVO Vault X. Companies working with blockchain in other applications like supply chain, they can use CYBAVO Vault X for the private key management and to enforce a strong authentication and authorization process. Last but not least, we have developed a zero trust authentication mechanism, which we call CYBAVO AuthSec. The idea is to provide a strong authentication binded to the mobile of the users. This way, we can eliminate the weakest link in the whole authentication process, which is the password. The advantage of eliminating the password is that we can offer to our customers bank-level security for the authentication with a quick and easy integration. And by eliminating the password, we improve the accountability and we eliminate the friction on the user experience. I would like to introduce further about our team. We founded our company 2 years ago, and all of our founding teams come from the cybersecurity industry. They have been involved in the system security and security consultancy for more than 16 years. All of our development team has more than 7 years experience in the cybersecurity industry, and some of us, we have been working together for more than 5 or 6 years. We are already providing service to more than 30 companies in the world. Some of the companies are based in the UK, like Threshold. Some of the other companies are global providers, like R3. Our customers are typically cryptocurrency exchanges, digital banks, digital asset managers, or custodians. We are also very active in industry associations. For example, we are members of Global Digital Finance based in the UK, MPC Alliance, and also the FinTech Space and Association in Singapore and Taiwan. That's everything I wanted to share with you today. Thank you very much for your attention, and for more information, please visit our website.
Thank you, Mr. Machado, for the presentation. Next, let's welcome our British friend, Mr. Chris Evans, Chief Revenue Officer from SentryBay. Mr. Evans, please.
My name is Chris Evans, and I'm the Chief Revenue Officer for SentryBay Limited, based in London in the UK. We design and develop security software solutions which are primarily focused at providing real-time protection to all data entry into any applications when being used on the end user device, irrespective of undetected threats that may still exist on those end user devices. That is, we're providing zero-day protection to your data at that point of entry. This short video will run through various examples which have been installed across our diverse client base of banks, governments, healthcare, e-commerce, and many, many other use cases. And thank you for watching and listening. Here we're showing a user logging into their remote access service. In this case, it happens to be Citrix, but it could be any virtual desktop integration solution like VMware, Microsoft Azure, AWS, etc. In many cases, the global workforce is now relying on the use of personal devices. That is, bring your own device, BYOD, which are unmanaged and not controlled by respective organizations, allowing them remote access into their infrastructure. These endpoint devices are notoriously vulnerable, with 70% of breaches originating at the endpoint and as many as 42% being unprotected at any given time. Cybercriminals look for the easiest way to steal sensitive corporate data, and accessing a corporate network remotely from a compromised, unmanaged device is the softest route, as this is the weakest link in the security chain. The number one hacking tool is still keylogging and the use of screen capture malware. Here we're now showing the user typing away into their top secret document within their Citrix session, and that everything being typed is harvested by the keylogging malware, visibly demonstrated here at the bottom of the screen. Now here is screen capture malware continuously taking screenshots of your sensitive data. So now let's launch the SentryBay Armor client. It's a simple 3-click, one-time download software installation to the end user device. As the user logs in, all security operates transparently in the background and the user will operate as normal. Once installed, the kernel level drivers intercept all the keystrokes made by the user, even through virtual keyboards. That is to say, we grab your data first before anyone else does, and we simply obfuscate these entries and feed any keylogging malware, which might be residing on the system, totally unusable information. That is, we feed it scrambled data, whilst ensuring the protected applications receive the valid inputs. We're effectively the gatekeeper for data input, deciding what should receive those keystrokes against what should be fed nonsense. We also disable certain Windows APIs, which can be used by the undetected malware to screen grab the information presented on the screen. The SentryBay Armor client provides protection to all data into all applications. Here we're showing standard browsers accessing your online banking. Everything I type, not only my login, will be obfuscated and scrambled data will be fed to the undetected keylogging malware. Also, any screen capture malware there will receive a blank screen. Now I'm typing into my top secret Word document, and again the keylogger receives scrambled data. We also provide a visual data scrambler to the end user, thereby confirming that the application is indeed receiving real-time protection. We provide a web-based configuration utility to best customize the Armor client profile in order to match the end user requirements and protect their applications. It allows your IT admin or that of your partner to target those applications that need to be protected, from standard web browsers to locally installed based Office applications, and also to remote access solutions like Citrix Workspace or VMware Horizon to protect VDI sessions on BYOD and unmanaged devices. We also provide a unique standalone customizable browser. This allows our customers to configure and enforce HTTPS, allows you to whitelist the URLs, provide certificate checking. All of this ultimately then prevents man in the middle, man in the browser and phishing type threats. So in summary, and to be clear, we do not develop reactive solutions like antivirus or endpoint detect response solutions, as they're trying to detect the threats in the first place. Here at SentryBay, we focus on protecting your data at the point of entry into any application, irrespective of what threats are there on the endpoint device, and will complement existing security solutions. Thank you for listening, and my contact details are here. Again, thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Evans. Now, we are pleased to invite Mr. Ken Zhou, Senior Sales Engineer from Sophos Labs.
Hi everyone, I'm Ken Zhou, Senior Sales Engineer of Sophos Corporation. Sophos is a security company since 1985. Our mission is protecting people from cybercrime by developing powerful and intuitive product and service. They provide the world's most effective cybersecurity for organizations of any size. Today, I would like to introduce our synchronized security solution. We all know that cyber attack has been a main concern to the world financial market today, and many companies are facing such challenges. Synchronized security solution can protect your system from incoming cyber attacks. Synchronized security is the Sophos cybersecurity system. Synchronized security, it will transform the way you protect your business forever. Let's start explaining what it is and then how it helps. Endpoint and firewall integration. The endpoint detects a malware attack, then share the information via the security habit with S3 firewall. The S3 firewall instantly isolates the endpoint, preventing the threat spreading across the network and communication with the C2 server. Then the endpoint cleans the thread. Once cleaned, it shares the good news via the security habit. Then S3 firewall gets the info and restore network access. Okay, one more. Endpoint and encryption integration. Endpoint detects malware threat. It shares the information via the security habit. At this point, safeguard encryption leaps into action. It revokes the encryption key on the affected device. Then the endpoint removes the thread. Once cleaned, it shares the good news via security habit. And when it's done, the encryption restores the encryption key. Everything back to normal. And next one, synchronize the application control. We all know have many applications unknown in your environment. So we need to discover more information on the device. So we use the endpoint to collect and discover the information to share the firewall to setting up the policies and doing the action to prevent it. So when the S3 firewall syncs application traffic that does not match a signature, Sophos endpoint pass application name, paste, and the category to S3 firewall for classification. So when the classification is building those information, automatic classification and control where possible, or admin can manually set category or policy to apply. So for now, you can control your unknown application. Okay, I have come to the end of my sharing. Hope that today's session gives you a better understanding of our products. Please take care and stay safe. Thank you.
Thank you for sharing, Mr. Cho. Now, the video has drawn to a close. Many thanks to all of you for being here with us. We hope today's sharing could bring you inspiration and fruitful insights. If you are available, please provide your feedback via the questionnaire shown on the description box below this video. Thank you again for the time and support. See you next time. Bye-bye.